It's been 5 years since this Mad Party deck came out, trying to mirror the likes of Night March, so that got me thinking, is Mad Party still a viable deck in the expanded beta format on TCG Live 5 years later? Well, in this video we're going to find out, so let's go take a look at the list. For some new players and viewers, the Mad Party concept is very similar to the United Wings concept, by doing more damage for each Mad Party Pokemon in your discard pile, 20 damage to be precise. We'll mainly be using Bunnelby with this attack, and we can also use Ditto with the sudden transform ability to copy the attacks of any basic Pokemon in our discard pile that don't have a rule box. We have an insane draw engine in the deck to get all our Mad Party Pokemon into the discard pile with cards like Dedenne-GX and Squawkabilly to discard our hand and draw a fresh 6 cards, 4 copies of Trekking Shoes and 4 copies of Research. We can also get Mad Party Pokemon into the discard easily by using Brilliant Blender, a spec from the Surging Sparks set, which is absolutely insane, allows you to discard 5 cards from your deck, which is crazy. We can get Pokemon easily back from our discard pile if we need to in the likes of Rescue Carrier and Rescue Stretcher, and finally we can easily attack with our Mad Party Pokemon with 4 copies of both Twin Energy and double Colorless Energy, meaning we only have to attach from hand once to power up this attack, which is absolutely crazy. The deck list is down in the description for you to copy and paste into TCG Live, and I must give a shout out to Moji for helping me out with building this deck. I've left his Twitch down in the description if you're interested in this channel, but with that being said, let's get into some games. Alright, we are starting with a Dedenne, Mad Party Dedenne in the active, which kinda sucks, but we do have some draw in the form of Dedenne-GX. I don't like the look of getting rid of those 2 Twin Energy, but it is our turn, we are going first. When we top deck a Squawkabilly, that is actually clutch. We can attach the Air Balloon to Dedenne in the active and then just Dedenne change. Do kind of hate losing those Twin Energy as I said, but it must be done, and we do get into more of a decent hand, which is good. We can bench a Bunnelby and a Ditto, and I think I'll attach the double Colorless Energy to the Ditto, and then put the other Air Balloon on that Squawkabilly, and then Squawk sees discard our hand and draw a fresh 6 cards, and we get the Brilliant Blender off that, which is absolutely insane. May as well just chuck that down now and thin out our deck. We can get rid of that Galarian Mr. Rime and those Polteageist, and not a Dedenne-GX I don't think, maybe just another Mad Party Pokemon like a Dedenne, which is crazy. Get those in the discard. We can Hisuian Heavy Ball, go get that other Dedenne out the prizes, which is absolutely insane. We can Trekking Shoes dig through our deck. There's an Ultra Ball that helps us a lot. We can Ultra Ball away 2 Mad Party Pokemon, which is absolutely insane, and I can get another one out because then I can just quick ball for a Dedenne-GX, which is for next turn, which is absolutely crazy, and then just probably pass, to be honest, which is actually really good. Yeah, what an insane start from us. Yeah, this deck does really want to go second, so it can, you know, hit some absolutely crazy numbers, but even so, going first, and you can really set up for a turn 2, 280 damage like we're doing, and this is actually quite a favourable matchup for us. Miraidon EX has got plenty of 2 prizes in play, and obviously we play a 1 prize deck, so or single prize deck as they say, so the trade-off is really good for us. Looks like they're just setting up with some tandem units to set up some Mareeps on the bench, and there's a Raikou as well, so they can evolve into the Dynamo to Flaffy and get energy from their discard pile onto their bench Pokemon, and there's an electricity generator to even further accelerate more energy into play. They fail at this time, but usually they do end up you know, hitting those, which is absolutely crazy. They INO us. Losing the Dedenne kind of sucks, but you know, we do save that Twin Energy and we're drawing a fresh 6 cards, so not much I can complain about there, to be honest. We have an Ultra Ball for Dedenne if we need to, and some Trekking Shoes as well. It's all good in the hood, and they get a Bravery Charm on the Raikou in the active that has 250 HP now, which I don't think is much for a problem, but yep, they're just setting up, they get a Zapdos down, all that good stuff, and Lightning Rondo for the knockout, and knock out one of our Mad Party Pokemon, which is great because that increases our damage yet again, and we can just, you know, go from here. So it's our turn. We get another Ditto off the top deck. We can attach the double Colorless energy to the Bunnelby on the bench. I'm thinking we can Trekking Shoes a couple times. Losing a double Colorless energy kind of sucks, but this deck is so turbo. I love it. There's another Bunnelby. We can Ultra Ball those two away later. We've got a Guzma in the hand already, so we don't need that. There's an Oranguru. There we go. We can save some resources if we need to. I think I'll Ultra Ball away those two Bunnelby now though, to increase our damage even further. I'd be really curious to see how much we're doing. It's got to be a lot. It's got to be an Oko surely by now, but we do have plenty of special energy left in the deck, so I don't think that's much of a problem. I can Primate Wisdom on the Oranguru now actually, and save a Ditto for later in the game if I actually, because I do kind of want to Dedenne-GX this turn. There's a Collapsed Stadium actually, that could actually disrupt them quite a bit by discarding some of their bench Pokemon, but I think I'll first Guzma up the Miraidon with the energy on it on the bench, and probably just knock it out, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if we're OHKOing this. We're doing 280 damage, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, absolutely insane. I'm probably going to play the Collapsed Stadium just so they get to discard some bench Pokemon, though it does limit us a bit by not being able to play the Dedenne-GX down to draw some cards, but I do love being disruptive, you know me. So yeah, that's good for us, and I think I'll just take the knockout. 280 damage, absolutely mental, and we take our first two prizes of the game, which is absolutely mental. And here we go, there's an Echoing Horn that could be helpful as well later down the line. They promote the Raikou. I wouldn't be surprised if they just return a KO on this Ditto, but they do Ultra Ball first, probably for a Flaffy, so they can accelerate energy into play. There we go. And you know, they're just doing their stuff. This deck is so good, I love it. Mad Party I think is still good in today's expanded beta format, just because it's a single prize deck and it does loads of damage. But speaking of multiple prizes, they're doing so much damage, they're knocking out our Squawkabilly EX for 320 damage, which is absolutely mental. They take two prizes. We'll just send up the Ditto again, though that does kind of help us because they're on 3 prizes, so it's not much of a problem at the moment. I think I am going to bench another Ditto just so I limit the number of 2 prize liability Pokemon in play. I can Echoing Horn the probably the Miraidon, to be honest, just to waste some bench space on their part, and then I can just do Mad Party for another 280 damage, which is absolutely crazy. We're hitting these crazy numbers because this knocks out 280 damage, knocks out V-Star Pokemon, basic V Pokemon, Tag Team Pokemon, which are 3 prizes, which is absolutely mental. So this is such a good single prize attacking deck. It's so aggressive, so turbo, I love it. They're gonna try and, you know, power up their Pokemon, but I generally don't see a way back for them. So yeah, they tandem unit again. I wouldn't be surprised if it's for another Mareep. They don't even get anything off that tandem unit, that is strange, but they do boss up. Probably going to boss up the Dedenne, aren't they? Yeah, there you go. They boss up the Dedenne, and they're going to take 2 prizes, so they go down to 1 prize remaining, and we're just going to return the KO. I wouldn't be surprised if they scoop, because they haven't played a Briar, so they can't take an extra prize this turn, and they just concede. GG.